Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and today is Tulip Tuesday. It is my second week of my CSA. So a CSA is a community supported agriculture, and it basically means that I have This is week 2, and this week it's tulips. They're all behind me. I have an array of tulips. I have beautiful King's Blood, which is this red. I've got some double tulips like this Uncle Tom that's just starting to open up. And then I have some leftover of the Easter egg mixture that I grew for Mother's Day. And then I also have the apricot tulips. These, come on now. These are amazing. I'm so excited because my CSA members have been waiting for tulips. The first week they had a double narcissus daffodil called Replete, and they had that 2 weeks ago. We skipped last week because of the craziness of Mother's Day, and we're picking it up this week with full tulips. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these together. They're gonna be at least a dozen stems, maybe more like 14 or 15. We'll see as we're winding down here how many tulips I have. I actually have 6 more crates of tulips in the fridge right now, and I'll be using those for a bouquet bar in my Boomville CSA. I have 2 separate locations, 2 different towns where I have a CSA. I also have some loud chickens, so if you're hearing that in the background, apologies. Okay, so chickens, I'm busy. Don't talk back to me. I have all of my items here that I need right on the porch. It's getting a little warm out. The tulips like to stay cold. As soon as the sun hits them, they start to open up. So I'm gonna rush through this and make as many as possible. I think I need 14 or 15 today. So let's get to making. Okay. These tulips, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of one color and keep on moving down the line. I'm gonna get a bucket of water just in case. I did see some little bit of dirt on the stem that I just pulled up, so I'm gonna get a bucket of water just to do an extra cleaning if I have to, and probably a washcloth just in case I need to wipe some stems down. It's better to be prepared before you have a dozen tulip stems in your hands than after. Bucket of water, towel. I think I'm now prepared. So I thought maybe I would do a weekly bouquet making video. So many of you guys ask for that, and I am making bouquets anyway, so I don't know how beneficial it's gonna be, but I know you guys, you want the bouquet video, so I'll do as much as I can. It's like a burp cloth for the tulips. It's gonna be okay. All right, let me switch this around, okay? This is for the finished bouquets. This is the cleaning bucket. Gosh, it's like an assembly line, it really is. Okay, I'm gonna grab bunch of these. Give them a quick dip. Quick dip, isn't that a thing? Yes, it is a thing. It's a floral tool. Oh yeah, yep. These are gonna be fantastic. I need to have the air conditioning on in the car because I don't know if you guys have ever delivered tulips. It's abnormally warm for my area right now. So all of my other supplies are over here. So I have my bouquet cutter, rubber bands, my papers, I already folded those in half. And then I have my flower food, and then I have my stickers for afterwards, and I have my seltzer water because that's all I drink. Fault. I'm either drinking seltzer water or coffee. I've had a little bit too much coffee today, can you tell? Some people, if they're new to my channel, they're always like, you have a weird sense of humor. Welcome. Welcome. So stuck in my head today is a song from, oh no! I moved the stapler. Papers are flying. Rubber band's job is now to hold it. There's just one flying. Let me go grab it. I've retrieved the paper. Okay. Note to self. I need a paperweight, apparently. Anyway, what I was saying is in my head right now. Do you guys remember the movie The Sword and the Stone? I have that in my head. That's what makes the world go round.
For every to there is a fro, for every stop there is a go, and that's what makes the world go
round. Sticker. It's quite literally, there's 14 stems in here. I like to give my CSA members a little bit extra. To the left, to the left. Not a real tulip, it's a fake one. put flower food on that other one? Was I too distracted? Was I distracted singing a song? Probably. Stop trying to be a... Stop. Oh, it's building a fan. It's a peacock. It's peacock paper. Show off. Almost stapled my finger there. Woo! The rubber bands are not heavy enough. The flower food it is. It's a little windy on top of this hill. Have you noticed? If my hair was down, it would be blowing right now. 2. I love these apricot tulips. They're really just something special about them. I need a camera guy, otherwise it's just my finger pushing the camera around. I cut these ones a little bit shorter accidentally. It's gonna be okay, because you know those tulips, they like to grow in the vase. I've learned a lesson. I feel like my grandma's always got a towel. So does grandpa. They always have towels over their shoulders in the kitchen. So many memories of growing up watching them in the kitchen. My grandparents' anniversary was yesterday. What was it? It's, I feel like I think it's 64 years. That's pretty darn good. 63? Was it 3 years ago that we had a surprise party? Can't remember. Peep those babies. Peep them. Peep them. I have high energy today. Can you tell? Do you see this beautiful tulip? I don't want to spend too much time on it because I don't want to get emotional. But this tulip is called Claudia, and I purchased it because my mom's cousin, my second cousin, her name is Claudia, and I love growing things that of my family members' names that share the same name with family members. And after I ordered these bulbs last year, Claudia passed away suddenly, very young, over the summer last year. So these are my Claudia tulips. This one has one of the Uncle Toms that's opening up. It's a double yellow tulip. It's gorgeous. Little dirt, little dirt. This one has a blue wow that has yet to open up. A blue wow is, I'll get a fresh one so you can see it a little bit better. This one's kind of behind the paper. A blue wow is like a double, well, it says blue, but it's really a purple. Here's what the blue wow looks like. This is the stage that I pull doubles at. Singles, I pull as soon as I can tell what color the tulip's gonna be, but doubles, it's definitely wait a little bit longer. It's another one of those Uncle Toms, but this one has the orange striation. I was gonna keep that one for myself. Forgot. So there are 6 of them. Gosh, they're beautiful, but I think I could fit one more in here and then I'm gonna have to use buckets. So I restocked the tulips. I did put that bucket of bouquets that I already have done in the refrigerator because the tulips are starting to open up because it's getting a little bit warm outside and I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to blow out in the sun. So they're in the fridge and I'm gonna crank up the AC in my car and hopefully they'll make it to the pickup location without being completely blown open. As cut flower guru Dave Dowling says, you need to sell tulips well before they're open, otherwise they're gonna blow open. Speaking of Dave, I'm actually going to be chatting with Dave for a video here on my channel later this week. So he's gonna be talking about tulips and why I don't save and reuse the bulb. That's the #1 question you guys ask me every time I talk about tulips. So Dave is gonna go in depth with that coming up later this week right here on the Flower Hill Farm YouTube channel. So stay tuned for information from the guru himself, Dave Dowling. And yes, I'll be wearing my What Would Dave Do t-shirt. Okay, back at it. These red ones all together, they really do make such an impact statement. They're just gorgeous. I think they look nicer than a dozen red roses. Ugh, although for my wedding, I did have a handful of red tulips for my bouquet, which I won't show you because it had hideous ribbon. Maybe I'll do a zoom shot. This is that Easter egg mix when it's starting to open up. This is what it looks like basically when I'm putting it in the, can you see that? This is what it looks like when I put it in the bouquet, and then as it starts to open up, that's what it looks like. The different stages. Oh, where's my towel? Where's my burp cloth? That is a bowl full of happiness right there. That wasn't it. Whoops. That was that. Which one's this? I just want to pull this tulip down a little bit. Okay, it's that one. Oh, get in there. You tucked yourself in. Just don't want it to break. Ah, perfect. Tucked in. Okay, let me cut that extra 2 inches off. Much better. I threw the Claudia one in there. This one actually has a lot of nice ones that are totally like closed. So this should be a nice long lasting one. Okay, so there's 10. I love how they look when they're in the bucket together. It's amazing. Okay, so I've restocked the red tulips again, which means I'll probably be washing them as I'm making, but I only have 3 left to do. 2 more. The final bouquet of this morning. I still have to make more. I have people coming later. I have a couple of orders, so I'll make those later. So if I were a customer, this is the one that I would pick because they're all just starting to ripen up and they're going to be the longest lasting in the vase. So it might not, you might look at it and go, ooh, these are the ones that I want, but they're gonna be the ones that you want. They're gonna look just like these other ones and just, I would say by the end of the day. All right, let me tie this one up. I'm gonna go in the garage, and the ones that I didn't use, those half crates that are in there, I'm gonna put those crates back in the fridge because I don't want anything to happen to those. And I can see from over here, I have more double tulips that are ready to pick. So I'm gonna go do that. It's only 12 o'clock. My pickup start at 1. It's about a half-hour drive to get to the location. So I have a few minutes. I'm just gonna pull 1 crate of tulips and then hit the road. Look at those. Look at them. Oh my gosh, I gotta get some pictures of this. So this patch, these ones are obviously ready, but so are the rest of these. I'm just gonna start pulling them. This is kind of when I would pull a double. I wouldn't necessarily pull that one just yet. Pull, 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 not pull. These are borderline, but you wanna, I would say by the time I got back from my quick trip, I'll be pulling most of these. This variety, I think it's called Greenland. I'm not sure, but that's not ready yet. This one is Angelique, and it's getting there. I pulled one yesterday. That one's starting. I would pull that one. Yup. So at the bouquet bar this weekend, I will have some Angelique. Those are ice cream tulips right here. Not all of them came up. This is the only tulip that I had this issue with, but I would pull that one. No, 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 yes. No, I wouldn't even do that. That's the only one. These are the Easter egg tulips that I've already pulled. These are the blue wows. I'm gonna be pulling, obviously those. Oh wow, see, aptly named. Oh wow, the blue wow. Yeah, it's darling. And then these are the apricot parrots that are ripening up. So, and then I have some more right there that I gotta pull. So, and then I have more Queen of the Nights are all right there. That's 500 Queen of the Nights right there. I'm gonna pull these today because this is when I pull single tulips. I can tell what color they're gonna be. I'm gonna pull those and store them in the cold. Isn't she lovely? Wait. Wait, this is Uncle Tom. Isn't he lovely? So those right there too are the candy prints. I just didn't get around. That was Mother's Day. They all burst open. So hey, at least they're pretty.